Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Disco Kitty, the Crappy Crafter. Today, we are going to make a ducky with the mold that I made. It's going to be a simple ducky, it's just going to be a dirty pour. It's my first dirty pour, and as far as I know, all you do is you mix up the resin, you put it into a cup, and you drop some of the colorant on top of it, liquid colorant, and then without mixing it in, you just pour it straight into the mold. Right? We'll see. Let's get into it. Okay, so we are going to be working with some Sophie and Toffee 1:1 2-part resin and some Let's Resin alcohol inks. We'll get these mixed up. I'm just gonna mix up both bottles completely because it's only going to be slightly more than I'm going to need for my rubber ducky mold anyways. And any leftover I can use somewhere else. Make sure to scrape the sides and the bottom really well. Mix it for at least 3 minutes, I do 5. Then we're going to put in some hollow glitter to make some stars because this is eventually going to become kind of a galaxy themed thing. You know, I have a thing for galaxies, so we'll go with that. We're going to torch the bubbles, and then we will use 3 colors, basic colors, blue, red, and yellow. And I do this totally wrong. I put all the blue in first, and then I'll put in all the yellow, and then I will put in all the red instead of alternating them like I should have, and you'll see how that isn't going to work so well. It's going to be pretty in the end, don't get me wrong, but the head is going to be red, and it's not going to swirl quite as much as I want. But, you know, lesson learned. Put in 1 drop of each, alternating for the whole top, and then it will be much more swirly. It'll be nice. This will be nice, don't get me wrong. It's just not quite what I was looking for. I did add a couple more drops of the blue and the yellow to try to get more of that color in there, but I think it was a little bit too late. And you know what? That's okay. He can just be a little red-headed mallard, right? We'll see what happens. Here I'm going to use a pokey, pointy stick in order to try to make sure there aren't any bubbles in the bill or the tongue, because that's a place where they gather. And then I will use my leftover resin in some shaker charm molds. Time to demold them and see how they come out. The shaker charms are pretty good. The first one is very lovely. The second one is okay. It's a little on the dark side. You can't really see the swirls. The leaf is very dark, but it's still pretty. And now for the ducky. The ducky comes out surprisingly well. I was really happy with how well he comes out of this mold. He just pops right out. And I will try to gloss him because he is very not shiny. Oh, just look at those colors. But yeah, you can see on the bottom where he is shiny that it just looks a lot better. So I will try to gloss him using some UV resin, and we're going to see just how badly that turns out. I end up washing him off with a combination of soap and water and then alcohol to get rid of all the UV resin I put on his head because it beads up and it doesn't work. I have a UV gloss varnish somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Although, as I'm doing this voiceover, I look across my room and I see it. It's right there on the table. But yeah, see? Look at how it beads up. It doesn't make a nice smooth layer. So, we're gonna wash that off. And that's that. Well, I don't know what I was expecting, but this is what I got. I know you can't really see it in this light. Let's see. But yeah, that's what they look like. I think they came out pretty well. I'm definitely gonna have to put the ducky on some kind of little light stand because, yeah, I can't see his galaxies without it. But he came out cute enough. So, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next week. Stay safe. And it's going to be a super simple one. We're just going... Someday I'm going to make my own paints. I hope you come and visit me for that. Oh, hi, Mr. Fluff. What you do? What you doing? You want to snuggle? Oh, come here. Oh, grunthers. Oh, grunty grunthers. Okay. Oh, yay. Sniffles? No sniffles? No sniffles? Hey. Oh, there you are. You're such a good boy.